Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We are out at the first night after Clash at the Castle. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre, who successfully retained his championship this past Saturday against one of his biggest challengers, Ilya Dragunov. Drew McIntyre retained his championship in a precedented match. That match was so hard-hitting. I couldn't believe what we saw between both these men at the Castle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has proven himself week after week as he has been dominating his competition and knocking off every challenger that comes before him. But who is next for the World Championship? Who will be next to stand up against the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, as we thought Ilya could get it done at the Castle? But it seems that Drew McIntyre is on a warpath. Last night, Drew McIntyre and Ilya Dragunov tore down the house at Cardiff, Wales, inside the Principality Stadium for Clash at the Castle, returning home for his big championship match, and he also won that match. Before I start, I want to give my biggest and my best congratulations to Ilya Dragunov. When I say that man gave me a fight, that's what he did. Last Saturday at the Clash at the Castle, when I went one-on-one with Ilya Dragunov for my World Heavyweight Championship, he took me to new limits that I didn't believe that I can go to. He might have been twice as small as me, but he gave me the fight. And I commend him for that. And if Ilya want one more shot, he's got it. But for right now, if anybody wants this title, or looking at this way at McIntyre, they can get it at any moment. Because I will always reign supreme as your World Heavyweight Champion. I was so honored that I can go back over into my home country and I can compete. And not only that, I got to walk in at Clash at the Castle as the World Heavyweight Champion, and an honor to walk out still your World Heavyweight Champion. I have fought so many world-class athletes around the world throughout my career, but Dragunov was probably about the best that was put in front of me. And I want to congratulate him once more for that. And he definitely earned that opportunity. For all those men back there in that locker room, always deserves a shot. And I am willing to put my title on against any man behind that curtain. But you gotta be willing to stand up for the fight. Because the fight always comes when you least suspect it. See, not only that, I am a man of passion. I am a man of heart. And each and every time McIntyre steps into this ring, I prove myself day in and day out. When I left DWC, well, I had to prove myself. I went back to ICW where it all started. And I revamped McIntyre, and I revamped it all. I had to go back to my roots to Drew Galloway. I had to go back to Drew Galloway to find who was Drew McIntyre once again. And I am standing here showing you who Drew McIntyre really is. When I stood at that stage in front of over 70,000 people in Dallas, Texas, it was an honor. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. Cause see, at WrestleMania, I had two competitors, the best, put in the front of me. I had Seth freaking Rollins, and I also had Jinder Mahal. And ever since then, winning this world championship, I have beaten every single contender. So my next challenger, you better be ready, because I will destroy you. Oh, okay.
Well, here comes main event Jey Uso. We seen Jey Uso here a couple of weeks ago taking on the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship, Ilya Dragunov. As Jey Uso actually defeated the challenger for the championship, that's the night that Drew McIntyre attacked Ilya Dragunov after that match. But Jey Uso is here. Could he be challenging for the World Championship next? We don't know. But Jey Uso is here. Could he be answering the world title challenge that Drew McIntyre has put out next? Drew McIntyre said he won all the competition. And this man right here has been on top of his game lately here in DWC as he is breaking out from the tag team scene from his brother Jimmy Uso, who they have been tag teams for almost 10 years now here in DWC. Jimmy Uso flying solo on his own now, getting his career going. But could he become world champion? We don't know. Let's see what he got to say here for Drew McIntyre right now. Drew McIntyre stunned as well, but not as much because he knew that Jey Uso was coming for him sooner rather than later.
Hey, yo, Uso, let me holler at you real quick. Look, no disrespect. I ain't mean to cut you off or anything, but I wanted to come out here because I want to throw a little something at you. You said you'll give anybody a championship match that's willing to step up to you, huh, Uso? So let me give you a little proposition. I beat your number one contender, Ilya Dragunov, a couple weeks ago. So give me that championship match and Money in the Bank, huh? You know what? I like you. And you know what? You did beat my number one contender. But Uso, before I give you this match that you want, just be sure to know who you dealing with. Because right now, I am on a warpath. And that warpath, I'm destroying everyone. It's cool, Uso. You can destroy all you want. But let me tell you something, Uso. At Money in the Bank, I want you for that world championship. What's up? You're on, brother.
Well, y'all just heard that right there. Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank for the World Championship. Drew McIntyre gives him his opportunity.